Westview High School on the map officially in Class 2A.
And the Westview Warriors go to 25-3 on the year. Troy Neely wins his second state championship.
Hostetler. Oh, tough move by Scott Hostetler. Bounce pass to Rensberger. And he puts it in off the glass. Now he'll pump it up from the left side and hit. Looking to grab. That's trouble when you find Yoder that wide open. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another exciting evening of Westview Warrior basketball, streaming live at LaguanaMedia.com. This is Jerry Hostetler along with Jamie Miller. Tonight we're back at Central Noble High School, where we'll bring you semifinal action of the 2019 Northeast Corner Conference Tournament. Tonight's game will feature Coach Rob Yoder's Westview Warriors versus interim coach Galen Mass' West Noble Chargers. And tonight's game is brought to you by the following business sponsors: the Blue Gate Restaurant in Shipshewana, Mike's Automotive Service in Topeka, Fort May Funeral Home in LaGrange, as well as Height Auto Body in LaGrange, Topeka Do It Best Hardware, Topeka Pharmacy, also Dale's Dependable Handyman Service, and Weaver Furniture in Shipshewana, also by Jerry Standard in Middlebury, the Hometown Treasure by Yoder Insurance in Shipshewana, also by Quality Floor in Topeka, Frontline Auto Tech in Shipshewana, Yoder's Shipshewana Hardware, and Troyer's Saddlery. And our halftime trivia contest is brought to you by Shipshe Pizza. Our individual sponsors this year are Dan and Dawn Byler, John and Leslie Cook, Tim and Donna Height, Jerry and Fran Hostetler, Josiah and Candace Parker, Jim and Liz Stump, Tim and Kim Taylor, and Roger and Esther Wenger. And tonight's tournament is also made possible by the following businesses: Ace Hardware in Topeka, Middlebury Produce, Topeka New Holland, Alpha Building Center in Shipshewana, by Lake City Bank, also by Save-A-Lot in Topeka, and by Topeka Seed and Stove. And Jamie will be back with the interview with Coach Rob Yoder right after this 30-second timeout.
Have you ever been unpleasantly surprised by a purchase and wish you had done more investigation before buying? Gold Key Home Inspections is here to help give you peace of mind about one of your largest investments, your home. Our inspectors are trained to expertly evaluate all aspects of your potential home and give you information to use in making an informed decision. Don't gamble on your future. Give Gold Key Home Inspections a call today to set up your appointment.
This is Jamie Miller with Coach Rob Yoder before the West Noble game. And Coach, we had a good win the other night. What did you think of your defensive performance against Central Noble and holding them almost 25 under their average?
I think that defensively we were really focused. Elijah did a really good job on Zolman, and the other matchups we played well, and yet we're able to for the most part, be in help side and take penetrations away. But I just think that we guarded the line well. We were determined and played really well on the defensive end.
All right, very good. Now you have two of your younger players in the rotation, Drew Litweiler and Jordan Schrock. Recently, progress isn't always measured in points, but they've kind of popped up in recent games. Jordan had a big shot the other night, and then Drew had a couple of nice ones against Eastside. Talk about their progress a little bit and how they've maybe become more comfortable with the varsity level.
Well, I think first thing when you come up to the varsity, you got to adjust to the speed and the size and strength of players. But the first thing you have to do is be able to play defense and pass and catch the ball without turning it over. You got to be able to do the basic stuff. And so I think their improvement first was on the defensive end, and then as they get more comfortable and they feel like they know what they're doing on the defensive end, assignments and rotations and how hard they got to play on the defensive end, they get more comfortable and the offense comes second. And I think that they're definitely getting more comfortable and they're making more plays on offense, not just shooting the ball but passing the ball well and feeding people that have shots. And so that they're progressing nicely like we would expect them to. Hopefully they continue to grow and get better. We believe they will.
And finally, tonight you play your third game in 4 nights, and you play a West Noble team that we haven't played yet today. What are the keys to stopping West Noble, first of all, and what challenges do they pose to us?
I think that they are balanced, one, that they have a number of guys that can score the ball, so that obviously stretches your defense out, and you got to guard a lot of areas. And then I think they're pretty athletic. They have decent size. They might not be quite as big as Central Noble was across the board, but they have decent size, and they are really athletic. So combine that with the fact that they can score in a lot of different ways from a lot of different people, and they're going to put pressure on our defense, and we have to be really well and do really well, be sharp and focused tonight to be able to contain them or at least make shots difficult.
And everybody's happy and healthy and raring to go tonight?
I think we are pretty healthy, probably about as healthy as we've been all year the last week. So we're going to knock on the floor when we walk out and hope that continues.
All right. Thanks, Coach. Good luck. And we'll be back to Laguana Media at Central Noble High School right after this.
Does your paint job need a refresh? Got too many dings and scratches? Let Hyde Auto Body take care of it for you. No matter the type of vehicle, motorcycle, trailer, or truck cab, Hyde Auto Body's experienced paint specialists will attend to every detail so you don't have to. We aim to be #1 in customer service, and your satisfaction is always guaranteed. We're located west of State Road 9 on US 20. Hyde Auto Body, a trusted name in the community for over 20 years.
All right, we're back at Central Noble High School, about 7 minutes away from the introduction of the starting lineups between Westview and West Noble. Let's take a look at some of the keys to the game tonight. The way I see it, we need to spread the floor on offense and maintain good spacing. I think sometimes we run our motion offense a little low and get bogged down near the baseline, and we want to open up driving lanes, which create opportunities for players to make plays. Number 2, we want to make sure our help side is really good. West Noble is pretty athletic, and they drive the ball hard, and so they spread you out with all their shooters, and so when they reverse the ball, we need to make sure our help side is in position quickly. Number 3, we want to speed up their shooters. This has been a common theme through a lot of games we've had this year, but they have some good shooters, and we need to make sure that they're a little bit out of their comfort zone. We did an excellent job of that the other night against Central Noble, and Central Noble never did get in a rhythm with their shooting, and that's why they were held in the 40s. And we want to do the same thing here tonight. We're not as familiar with this opponent this year. They've had as probably most people know, they've had a coaching change midway through the year, so their style is probably not entirely established yet. And so it'll be interesting to see how it goes tonight and how they come out ready to play.
Okay, thanks, Jamie, for those keys to the game. You look down at West Noble, they are comparable. I think Coach Yoder mentioned they're comparable in size to Central Noble. No really big guy. I mean, I know in the past they've had kids that have been 6'5", 6'6", but this year it looks like they've got their tallest player 6'3",
They have Flores is listed at 6'5", and Bowman, one of their.
Maybe I wrote down the old heights. I have 6'3", but yeah, you're probably right.
But as far as their primary players that do the damage, you're right. They're 6 foot, 6'2". And one thing I noticed as I was reading through some of the scouting reports on these guys is how many it's underlined that they're athletic or extremely athletic.
Oh, yeah.
And the other thing is they've played one less game than us this week. They had a first round bye, so they just played Wednesday night and not Tuesday. So that could have a little effect too. 3 games in 4 days. I guess as a player, you tell yourself, well, I'd rather be playing 3 out of 4 than practicing 3 out of 4.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So they're actually probably, in some sense, easier than practice is.
Well,
but it's still, there's a natural human. You get fatigued a little bit. We have an older group. I wouldn't be worried about that too much. West Noble is also an older group. I saw out of their top 7 players, 6 of them are seniors.
Yeah, veteran team.
And the other one's a junior.
West Noble got to the semifinal berth with virtue of a win over Lakeland the other night, 65-54, and that was a pretty close game all the way down to, I guess, late in the 4th quarter, and West Noble, I guess, pulled away a little bit.
Yeah, my understanding is Lakeland was up 8 points with 5 minutes to go.
Yeah.
And it just kind of collapsed. So that sometimes that gives a team momentum for the next game when you pull one off at the end that you were maybe not expected to. So we'll see. West Noble's going to come out fired up. They got a good crowd here. Their fans are only a few miles down the road. So they got a good, and they were here for the girls game earlier.
By the way, Central Noble defeated West Noble in the girls game earlier tonight, 49-45. That was a very good ball game, close all the way down to the wire. Westview's boys are in their locker room right now, getting last-minute instructions from their head coach, Rob Yoder, and they've gotten to the semifinals with wins over at Eastside on Tuesday night, 83-54, and then Wednesday night against Central Noble, 64-43, right here at the Central Noble, or on the Central Noble hardwood.
And that was a big win. I know our coach thinks pretty highly of Central Noble, and I think he thinks they're no doubt one of the better teams in the conference. He thinks they're probably in the top 2 or 3,
right,
as well as the sectional. So, I think we made a pretty good statement. He thought we played better against them, and he thought they played better than they did the first time they played us. So both teams improving, both teams well coached, and just we happen to come out on top, and we'll take it and move on.
We're about 2.5 minutes away from the start of tonight's ball game, and we'll be back with more from Central Noble High School as we await the semifinal round of the Northeast Corner Conference for 2019. The other game going on tonight, which feeds into the finals tomorrow night at Lakeland, will be Angola is hosting Prairie Heights tonight. I would think Angola would be a pretty heavy favorite in that game.
Have they played every game at home so far in this tournament?
I think so. Let's see here. No, yeah, they have. Well, no, the second round, they played at Busco.
At Busco,
yeah.
Okay. So Angola at Busco and then back at Angola.
Right.
So it always helps to have some home cooking. And speaking of Angola, if anybody is basketball starved and needs some early morning basketball, tomorrow the JV boys and girls play a 4-way tourney at Angola. So I think the first game starts at 9. I believe Westview starts at 10:15 on the main high school gym. I believe we play Angola first, and then we play either winner or loser. Probably 2 games after that, or 1 game after that.
Do you know what other schools besides Angola and Westview are involved?
I'm going to say it, and I'll probably be wrong. I'm thinking it's Lakeland and Prairie Heights.
Okay. That would make sense.
Typically what it is.
Right.
So that's always the JV sits around all this week and doesn't play, and they've been practicing all week because of the NECC. It's a good chance for them to get out and let off some steam. So
right.
Come out and hopefully win a little 4-way tourney tomorrow. So it'd be nice to have a bunch of fans there.
Yeah.
Since it's at Angola.
And it's not supposed to snow up in this part of the state, I guess. I mean, they're calling for a lot of snow south and a little bit west of us as well, but not in LaGrange County or Steuben County.
Is that right? I didn't even look at the latest detail. I was kind of hoping.
Unless it changed from this morning when I saw it. They said that LaGrange County and east wouldn't be affected so much. It's west of here and south.
Okay, well.
So it should be pretty clear for tomorrow night's game and tomorrow during the day for that JV tournament.
That's right.
So we're getting ready for the starting lineups. By the way, as you can probably tell, Westview will be the home team tonight. They're in their white uniforms. So they'll be the home team on the scoreboard. So I guess here our name will be Cougars tonight.
We'll be the Cougars. I don't know if I ever remember seeing us on that bench. I've been here as a
that's right.
coach and a player multiple times, and as a fan, maybe we have. And
I know our girls have been. I remember, last year in the sectional over here they were, but yeah, our guys, that seems kind of weird being over there.
That public address announcer really gets into it.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
He's bobbing and weaving over there, and Central Noble's not even playing.
Nick Nepper will be the first out. He's a 6-foot senior, wears number 21. Drew Miller. Oh, I didn't know your son played for West Noble.
He better not be.
6'2" senior.
To have a talk with that rebellion.
That's right. Also in the starting lineup for West Noble is Joel Mast, a 6-foot junior. And I missed one. Let's see, that would have probably, trying to pick him out of the crowd down there. We'll pick them up when they come out. Charlie Yoder first out for Westview. Elijah Hales. Drew Litweiler. Josh Hostetler, number 33. And Nick Rensberger rounds out the starting lineup for our Westview Warriors.
Yeah, our understanding, it looks like, see, they got Gross, number 31, Nepper, 21, Miller, 25, Flores, 41, and Mass, 33. Our understanding is that Franklin, 6-foot senior, what's his first name?
Trevor.
Trevor has an injury and will not play tonight. So in case you're at home and a West Noble fan and wondering where he is.
I guess the guy I missed was Josh Gross, a 6-foot senior.
And he's one to look out for. He's very athletic and quick.
David Flores will jump against Charlie Yoder to begin this ball game. The Whistler's not here tonight.
They had the same routine going down here.
Yeah, they did.
I'm not sure if somebody was a fill-in Whistler or not.
Tip is controlled by the Warriors. Hales with it. He'll go to Charlie Yoder. Left side to Litweiler. Looks inside. Then goes to Rensberger, top of the circle. Hales goes to Litweiler. Lob into Rensberger's knocked out of bounds by West Noble. It'll be Westview ball underneath their own bucket off to the right.
The last game we had 5, 6, 7 maybe different post feeds that were tipped. And now they're calling that off of Nick.
So a turnover on the Warriors, and back comes West Noble.
So we need to do a better job, I think, of getting the right angle or a better post presence and target in there.
With the ball, it's Miller. He'll go out front to Mast. They'll swing it over to Flores. And then in the corner to Nepper. Back up top, shots in the air, and no good by Gross. Drew Litweiler comes out with a rebound for the Warriors. Quickly back the other way. Charlie Yoder. He'll go to Hales. Hales back to Charlie in the corner. Fall away jumpers, no good. Chased down by Josh Hostetler. Josh pulls it out front on the pass to Hales. Now to Rensberger. Right side to Litweiler. Inside pass to Hostetler. Now to Rensberger at the free throw line. Extended knee hits. First two of the night for either team. Westview jumps out on top with 6:50 to go in the first quarter.
Good possession that time by Josh. He got an offensive rebound and an assist.
Gross with it. He'll hand off to Flores. He puts it up, no good off the back of the iron. The rebound is pulled down by Josh. Outlet pass to Hales. Hales drives it toward the bucket, puts it up off the glass and scores. Westview off to a quick 4-0 start here. Gross goes inside to Flores. Back to Gross on the wing. Charlie Yoder on him.
Yeah, against a set defense, West Noble may struggle a little bit without their leading scorer out there.
Good defense by Drew Litweiler. Got a piece of that basketball for the block. Now Josh in the corner for three. Off the mark. Mast pulls down the rebound for the Chargers of West Noble.
Looks like we're going, maybe not. Thought we were picking up maybe 1-3-1.
Nepper goes left side. We have a whistle. An offensive foul is going to be called on West Noble. That foul went against Flores, his first, team first. 5:50 now to go in the first quarter. Yoder goes to Hostetler, out front to Rensberger. He'll swing it around left side to Litweiler, down low on the baseline to Charlie, and he'll put it up and hits.
Well, 31 Gross is athletic, but he didn't have his hand above the ball that time, and that's what Charlie looks for. If you don't have your hand above to discourage the shot, it's going up.
Nepper drives, fall away jumper's good. First two of the night for the West Noble Chargers. 6-2 now, 5:20 to go in the first quarter. Charlie to Litweiler, down low to Hales. Hales double team, gets it out of trouble to Josh. Right side to Rensberger, inside to Charlie. He's in the lane and gets it out of trouble to Hales. Hales cross courts it to Litweiler. Left open for three, and it's off the back of the rim, no good. Rensberger with the offensive, and the putback is good.
Well, I like that possession. We missed that three, but we turned down several decent looks and then got a wide open look. So that's, I think, one of the things we've worked on.
Nepper to Flores, and he puts it up and in. 8-4, Westview leading. Charlie picks up his dribble, looks for a pass, gets it to Hales, top of the circle. He'll go inside to Josh. Good feed to Charlie coming across the lane underneath, and he puts it in. Back up to a 6-point lead now for Westview. 4:20 now to go in the opening quarter. Mast with it on the wing. Inside pass to Gross. He has it blocked away by Charlie. Loose, picked up by Mast, and he's fouled on a reach-in.
Gross finding out it's not so easy to shoot right in Charlie's face. But off of that block shot, we had four guys just kind of staring at the ball while West Noble went after it.
Mast will inbound. He lobs it up top to Nepper on the wing right side, actually. And the ball stolen away by Hales. The Warriors have the numbers. Charlie will pop a three and miss it. And the rebound's pulled down by Bowman, who's just checked in. Brian Bowman, a 6'3" senior. Gross. Inside pass to Nepper. Fall away jumper in the lane, no good, and Hales gets a rebound. Back come the Warriors. Shots up, good from 15.
Well,
timeout's going to be called.
Elijah just made a highlight reel for some defender right there.
12-4 after the bucket by Hales. 3:34 to go in the opening quarter. We'll be back right after this 30-second timeout. We're back at Central Noble High School. Timeout is called by head coach Galen Mast of the West Noble Chargers. He took over for Jim Best. I believe Best's record was like 4-3 before he left, and 3-2.
2-2.
2-2. Oh, okay. And so Masts is 4 and 3, I think.
Correct.
Yeah. With the ball is Nepper. Bounce passes it right side of Weigold, who's just checked in. Gross backs it out, gives to Weigold. Weigold picks up his dribble, gives off to Mast up top. He hands off to Bowman.
It's like West Noble's trying to spread us out a little bit here to create more room for themselves.
Nepper now with it. He'll go right side. He slipped, and Hales picks up the ball to Drew Litweiler, and he'll put it up and in on the layup. 14-4 now, Westview up 10. 2:35 to go in the opening quarter. Mast with the basketball. He'll give it to Weigold. Weigold drives between two Westview players, has it knocked away, regains possession. Out front it'll come to Nepper. Nepper bounce passes it to Josh Gross. Now Gross will drive, trip, but maintain possession. Ball's blocked away by Charlie. Another fast break, and again it's Litweiler, this time from the left side.
Yeah, just outstanding defense that time by Westview. We're playing really hard. Our length is really bothering West Noble right now. They can't even get a shot off.
There's a shot way outside
that
by
one off.
Weigold.
Well,
got it to go.
We'll give them a few of those.
Hales, Litweiler, Rensberger. 4 Warriors now with 4 points. Yoder, Hales, Rensberger, and Litweiler, and now Charlie takes the lead in that capacity with a 2-pointer. He has 3 twos tonight. 18-7 now, Westview.
Gross had his hand up that time and still shot it, made it.
Driving is Nepper, loses his balance, and Litweiler picks up the loose ball. Charlie behind the back dribble, puts it up. This time it rims out, and the rebound's pulled down by Weigold.
The crowd was about ready to jump out of the bleachers on that one if he'd have made it.
Bounce pass inside to Bowman, and we have a double dribble called. Inside a minute now to go in the quarter. 54.3 seconds to be exact. Dennis Wingard comes in for the first time tonight. And also coming in is Jordan Schrock. .50 seconds now to go in the first quarter. Hales with it. He'll go one-on-one as they clear the right side for him. Misses a free throw. Jordan puts it back up. Can't get it to go. And the rebound's pulled out of there by Bowman. He'll go to Weigold. Now at front it'll come to Drew Miller, who's just come in. He'll go right side with it to Bowman. Bowman backdoors it to Mast. Mast has it knocked away as he tried to get it inside on the pass. And Hales comes up with a steal. Yoder out front. I'm sure Westview will try to take the last shot of the quarter. We're down to 5 seconds now. Charlie, fall away jumper just beyond the free throw line. It's the back of the rim. Hales with a putback off the glass and good. So 1 quarter in the books here in the semifinals of the Northeast Corner Conference Tournament. And it's Westview in command, 20-7 over West Noble. We'll be back with second quarter action right after this 60-second timeout.
When you're turning your house into a home, your furniture plays a big part in the finished product. You'll love the finished products at Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana. Come see the Weaver family. They will work with you to find a piece that fits your needs, or they'll have it custom built just for you. Weaver Furniture Sales is located just south of 5 and 20 in Shipshewana. Visit their website at weaverfurnituresales.com.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school, and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Both teams out of their huddle as we start the second quarter play. West Noble will inbound. Nick Nepper will come over and trigger it in for the West Noble Chargers.
I'm interested to see how West Noble runs their offense. Now we have Nick and Drew out of there, and we've brought in Dennis and Jordan, who are a little bit quicker, but they're also a little, not quite as long.
Right.
And interested to see if West Noble gets anything off of that.
Flores hands off to Dakota Weigold. He'll drive, puts it up, misses, and Flores tips it back up and in. 20-9, Westview with the lead and the basketball. Jordan Schrock with it. That's Dennis Wingard, now Charlie. He drives it. He'll put it up over Flores, and Flores got a piece of that and comes up with the loose ball.
That time Elijah was posting, and Charlie drove it right toward him. That's kind of a bad combination because you have an extra defender in the area.
Dennis Wingard with a steal. Good pass to Charlie, and he has it knocked away. Wow.
Well, I heard the slap up here.
Yep, it's a foul. Well, I thought it was a foul. Maybe
no,
not.
they didn't call
called it all ball, huh? Hales gets it into Jordan, now to Charlie. Charlie, three-pointer in the air, good. First of the night for Westview.
Give me my two, I'll take a three.
23-9 Westview. A little over a minute into the second quarter. Weigold gets it out front to Gross. Back to Weigold, down the baseline. Three-point shot in the air by Miller, no good, but the rebound comes down to West Noble. Once again, Weigold for three, and he hits 2 threes off the bench for him.
Yeah, he's a shifty little player, giving us a little trouble right now.
Jordan Schrock to Dennis Wingard. They'll swing it over to Josh Ostetler. Interior pass comes to Hales. And he'll put the move on West Noble defenders, and he hits over 2.
I think I've noticed Elijah just in the last 5-6 games has really gotten better down there in the post as far as using his body and creating angles to bank it in.
He looks very comfortable down there, you're right. Shots up, no good. Rebound, Dennis Wingard. Quickly up court to Hales. West Noble with the numbers, so Hales backs it out on the wing. Now to Charlie. Dennis Wingard down low to Hales. What do we have? A clear out?
Well, they called that.
Yeah.
Just some normal hand fighting. That's like the wide receiver and defensive back, you know?
Yeah.
Who do you call?
Right.
I'm afraid West Noble's starting to get some of these sympathy calls.
It looks like it. Weigold goes left side to Miller. That's Drew Miller. Takes it to the free throw line, and we have a double dribble.
That's their second double dribble.
Yeah. You don't see that call very much.
No, you don't.
Wingard gets it into Yoder. Back come the Warriors, 5:25 to go in the first half. Don't forget at halftime, we'll be giving away another pizza compliments of Shipsy Pizza.
West Noble headed for a zone defense here.
1-2-2. Shots up, no good by Charlie, but he's fouled. That'll be a 2-shot foul. And that one was called on Flores, and that'll be his second. Charlie at the free throw line for the first time tonight, and he hits. 10 points now for Charlie already. Drew Litweiler back in. Also coming back in for the Warriors is, well, I guess he was the only one. Josh comes out. Shot by Charlie is good again. 27-12 now Westview. 5 minutes and 5 seconds to go in the first half. Weigold with it. They go up top to Brockton Miller, who's just checked in. Now Mast fakes the three, gives off to Gross. Gross tries to drive it into the lane, and now we're going to have a reach-in foul called on Westview. Drew Miller will pick up his first foul tonight. Drew Litweiler, I should say. Did I say Miller?
Yes, you did.
I think I did. Drew Litweiler. Joel Mast inbounding. He'll get it into, who was it, 31. That's Gross, and he hits.
Yeah, he finally got one of those to go over Charlie.
Hales with it in the corner. He'll pull it back out on the wing to Charlie. Back to Hales. Fall away jumper from around 17. No good. Charlie with the offensive board. He'll get it to Dennis Wingert. Deflected out to Hales. Now to Charlie on the wing. Drives it into the lane. Gives off to Jordan. His shot is no good, and a rebound pulled down by Weigold. Weigold drives on Wingard and gives it up to Brockton Miller out front. Brockton Miller to Weigold. Gets a pick from Gross and right back to Gross. He drives on Charlie, and we have a traveling violation on Gross.
Good job by Charlie of anticipating the move he was going to make. He's a little bit quicker than Charlie, but Charlie has been studying him, I guess, from earlier in the game.
3:50 to go in the first half, 27-14 Westview. The winner plays tomorrow night at Lakeland against either Prairie Heights or Angola. Shot missed by Hales, puts it back up, he misses, but he'll be going to the free throw line for a couple of free throws.
I think they called it on the ground.
Oh, okay. So Hales will inbound. Bounces it into Yoder. Yoder with Gross on him. Gives up to Dennis. Rensberger, Litweiler now inside to Charlie. He'll put it up and score, and he's fouled.
Our movement off the ball tonight's really good. We're really cutting hard and finding the openings in their defense.
Gross with his first foul, and Charlie misses the free throw. Westview in the lead very comfortably, 29-14 in the latter stages of the first half. Mast drives, gives off to Weigold. Weigold cross courts it to Mast. A long, quick three is good. Second.
I think the closest person to him was the coach.
Yeah.
He was way out there.
Litweiler, Rensberger fakes the shot. He'll drive it down the baseline, shoots over Flores, and he can't get it to go. Flores pulls it off the glass. And Brockton Miller brings it up for West Noble. Weigold to Gross inside. Charlie on him. He'll toss it over to Mast. Another quick three is good. It's like Mast is starting to feel it.
Yeah, he didn't even look at the rim in the first quarter and a half. All of a sudden, back-to-back threes.
Hales puts it up. He's hacked. So he'll go to the stripe this time, shooting two.
Well, West Noble's had some up and down games this year. They have, just since Galen has taken over, they scored 78 against Whitco, 75 against Central Noble. They gave up 98 to Central Noble.
Ouch.
Gave up 71 to Prairie Heights. And the other, see, the 28th, they lost to Eastside by 11, 66 to 55. So they've given up a lot of points, but they also have shown the ability to score a lot. And I think that's kind of what we're seeing tonight.
Yeah, it looks like it.
It's pretty easy to score on them, but they have their moments where they.
Hales with 10 now after the two free throws. Brockton Miller with it for West Noble. Bounce passes it to Flores. Weigold with it out front. Inside 2 minutes now to go in the half. Brockton Miller retrieves the ball. It went off the body of Weigold. Flores hands it off to Weigold. He drives it in, runs out of room, gives it to Brockton Miller, and his shot's no good. But Flores with the offensive rebound. Weigold with it now, backs it out. He'll go right side on the pass to Knepper. Bounce pass inside. Flores has it knocked away by Litweiler. Looked like he got all ball, but they're going to call him for a foul. For Drew, that's foul number 2. Flores going to the line for the first time tonight. He has 2 regular field goals. Shot spins out, no good. He'll get one more.
Well, I don't think we can be entirely happy with this quarter. So far, West Noble's outscored us by 2.
Yep, it hasn't been the best.
Sometimes you get out to a big lead really early and maybe you let down a little bit, just slightly, and that's all it takes to let a team hang around. But we got our starters back in there, so we'll see if we can pull away again.
Rensberger will put it up and score. He likes that shot from there and off the baseline as well.
And he's really patient too. You saw he just kind of faked. Okay, I got it. So he doesn't get out of control.
Nick Knepper gets it out front to Joel Mast, the coach's son. Right side pass comes to Flores. He'll cross-court it now. Almost threw it away, but Weigold retrieved it. Mast down the baseline. Throws it up toward the basket after contact with Rensberger. Way off the mark, and Westview comes up with it. 25 seconds to go in the first half, and the Warriors will look for the last shot of the first half. Hales with it out front. 15 seconds now to go in the first 16 minutes of basketball. Five seconds now. We're going to go backdoor, and we're not going to get a shot off. In fact, it's stolen by West Noble. Shot at the buzzers off the glass, no good. So the Warriors and the Chargers will go to their respective locker rooms and talk things over with their head coach. We're at halftime. It's Westview 33 and West Noble 21. And of course, halftime means it's time for our Shipsy Pizza halftime pizza giveaway trivia contest. Shipsy Pizza is located on State Road 5 North in Shipshewana. The winner of tonight's contest will receive a certificate for a free large one-topping pizza from Shipsy Pizza. Please text your answer to the following number, 260-463-6505. That's 260-463-6505. Tonight's Shipsy Pizza trivia question is, during what season did West Noble last defeat Westview? Once again, during what season did West Noble last defeat Westview? So when I say season, I mean like this year is the 2018-19 season. So whatever season that would have been, text your answer to 260-463-6505. Good luck. Jamie will be back with stats, or scoring at least, right after this brief timeout.
Dale's Dependable Handyman Service is capable of performing a wide variety of common home maintenance and remodeling services. We can help you with everything from garbage disposal installation to fixing a leaky faucet. We work in the kitchen, the bathroom, the attic, the garage, and anywhere else that might need attention. With help from Dale's Dependable Handyman Service, you know that you'll be receiving quality work from a fully trained, licensed, and insured professional. Call us today at 260-463-3970 or visit dalesdependablehandyman.com.
What makes this place a special community? That's just short, sweet, but it's community. We've got parents that are supportive of schools, they're supportive of their kids, they're supportive of the teachers. And that makes this place really special. I'm not sure that 100% of everybody is going to always agree on that's what's best for kids. But you do what you believe is best for kids. And you do that every day. And you don't have to worry about what are the powers to be going to say, or what's going to happen, or are we going to have a population revolt or something. No. And our results bear it out. I mean, we're right there. We're turning out students that are accomplishing all kinds of stuff. You know, we've never had a low expectation for students here. Winning is a goal. Nobody says, my goal is to finish last. We have good programs in drama. We have great programs in music. We have great programs in being servants for the community. Test-wise, man, we're right on top. We're right on top. In the area, in the state, we're way up there. Whether they go from here into the workforce, whether they go from here into business, whether they go from here to college and graduate school and med school, don't figure we're done. We're not done. We got to go be the best, and that still doesn't end, because you can still be a little better. We're on to what matters more, and that's, where do our kids finish? Where do they finish in life? I don't care about the ball game. Where do they finish in life? And I think we're doing a pretty darn good job.
Back at Central Noble High School at halftime, we're with Westview leading West Noble 33-21. Let's take a look at the individual scoring. First for West Noble, Dakota Weigel came off the bench and drilled 2 threes in early second quarter to finish with 6 points. Nick Nepper has a basket for 2. Josh Gross added a basket for 2. Joel Mast hit 2 long 3-pointers there in the second quarter. He has 6. And David Flores, a 6'3" senior, added a couple baskets and a free throw for 5 points for a total of 21. For Westview, we're led tonight by Charlie Yoder. He's got 4 2-point field goals, 2 free throws, and a 3-pointer for 13. Elijah has 4 field goals and 2 free throws for 10. Drew Letweiler has 2 field goals for 4. Nick Rensberger added 3 field goals for 6 points. So only 4 people have cracked the scoring column for Westview. Again, Charlie with 13, Elijah with 10, Drew with 4, and Nick with 6. First quarter, Westview dominated by a score of 20-7. Second quarter, a little different story. I think West Noble had 3 3-pointers that quarter and ended up outscoring Westview 14-13. Had a fan come up to me and kind of whispered he thought we ought to be up by more, and it seems like we should be, and so only a 12-point lead is a little disappointing after the start that we got off to. So what I've seen in the past from our team is when we have a so-so second quarter, we tend to come out and play really focused in the third quarter.
That's what I was just thinking on the way back up here. Yeah, it's I think it'll be a totally different second half.
For West Noble, you know, it might have taken them a little while to figure it out because their leading scorer is not out there. And
that's right. Franklin's
when he's
missing,
not out there, you know, it kind of adjusts roles a little bit, especially if he handles the ball a lot. And so,
yeah, it looks like
I think they found a little bit different combination. Weigel, number 11, was handling the ball a lot more, and his quickness has given us a little bit of trouble. And so I think we'll adjust to that. I don't know if we'll change some matchups or what, but we just need to keep playing hard, play smart, don't get don't fall in love with the 3-pointer. I think we were, 1 for 6 or 7 that half
like
from
that.
3, so not very good shooting. But keep going inside. That's where you're going to win the game. and we got a lot of layups, and I think we can get a lot more.
Oh, yeah. We're at halftime. 33-21 is our score. West Noble has come out of their locker room already. Now we're just popping out ours. We'll be back with more from Central Noble High School in the semifinals for 2019 of the NECC tournament. Once again, tomorrow night we'll be at Lakeland. The winner, if Westview wins, they'll play the winner of the Angola Prairie Heights game tonight. We'll be back with more from Central Noble right after this 60-second timeout.
Do you fret about potential health hazards in your home? Is something eating away at your walls? Stop fretting and do something about it by calling Gold Key Home Inspections. We are a full-service company trained to identify wood-destroying insects, perform mold testing, evaluate the home for radon gas, and do more detailed inspections such as sewer line and thermal imaging. Don't lay awake at night wondering. Call Gold Key today to set up your specialized appointment and leave the worrying to us.
Does your paint job need a refresh? Got too many dings and scratches? Let Hyde Auto Body take care of it for you. No matter the type of vehicle, motorcycle, trailer, or truck cab, Hyde Auto Body's experienced paint specialists will attend to every detail so you don't have to. We aim to be #1 in customer service, and your satisfaction is always guaranteed. We're located west of State Road 9 on US 20. Hyde Auto Body, a trusted name in the community for over 20 years.
Jerry Hostetler with Jamie Miller back with you at Central Noble High School, where we'll be starting the second half here about a minute away. Good to have you along tonight, and we'll follow the Warriors tomorrow night to Lakeland if they can win this game tonight against West Noble. West Noble came into tonight's game with a 6-5 record. They're 2-3 in the conference, and Westview is 10-4 overall and 5-0 in the Northeast Corner Conference.
One thing I've noticed about our crew over the year and years is they really respond and adjust to how the opponent is playing. And I think they'll figure out kind of the way West Noble runs their offense. It's one thing to watch it on film. It's one thing to have a scouting report. It's another thing to get out there and play against it. And they do have some quickness advantages at a few positions. And so be interested to see how we come out. We started off the game really well, and then we seem to just kind of muddle through their middle point of that second quarter for a while.
By the way, the winner of tonight's pizza, Mark Lambright. Congratulations to Mark, who is the husband of our cheerleader coach. Congratulations to Mark for winning the halftime trivia pizza. And by the way, the answer was the 2013-14 season, so it's been a while. And let's see if the Warriors can keep that streak going here tonight. They have the ball to begin this second half. Good feed inside from Rensberger to Hales, but he can't get it to drop. Mast brings it back up for West Noble. They're going to pick up top and give off to Miller, then to Flores out front. Flores goes right side with it to Gross. Gross looks inside for Nepper. He's double teamed, gets it out of trouble to Miller, and his shot is good from three-point land. First three of the night.
Really the only way West Noble was going to have a prayer tonight is if they drilled a bunch of threes, and that's what they're doing right now. So as long as they're hitting them, they're probably going to stay pretty close.
9-point lead for Westview. Now 11 as Josh puts in a little hook shot from the baseline. Josh's first two tonight.
If we just make all our layups, we'd probably be up close to 20.
That's true.
It's amazing how many layups have rimmed out tonight.
Oh, man, yeah.
Had a few last night as well, but.
Yeah, our shooting percentage is better from the field, from out further in the field than it is underneath. Nepper with it, hands it off. Shots up by Gross, and it's going to be an offensive foul. And for Gross, that's his third.
And there's good old Nick standing there taking the charge again.
Litweiler will bring it in for Westview to Charlie Yoder. 35-24 now, the Warriors lead it. He'll go right side to Josh Hostetler, in the corner to Hales. Hales up top to Rensberger, left side to Hostetler. Back to Rensberger with Flores on him. West Noble back at a man. Shots up again for Josh, and he hits off the baseline. So after being shut out in the first half, he has 4 points already here in the second half.
Well, that's what I like about Josh. He just does what's needed out there. Some games he scores a lot. Some games he barely scores at all, but...
Well, I liked, and you probably mentioned our balanced scoring in that first half, but yeah, we kind of spread it out. Josh, he played defense. Didn't really need to score much because Charlie and Hales and Rensberger and Litweiler were kind of pulling the load there, but starts out this half with 4 of our points. Bowman with it. He gives off to Mast. Mast to Weigold. He drives the baseline, throws it into no man's land. Picked up, though, and shot up by Nepper, and it goes.
That could have been stolen about 4 times on that possession, and they got one to rattle.
I agree. Charlie across the timeline. He'll take it all the way down the baseline, all the way to the bucket in fact, and he'll have a chance for a 3-point play as he's fouled after making that drive down the baseline. I guess if they're going to open it up, why not take it?
I will. Yeah, that's got to drive West Noble's coach crazy for a player to just dribble all the way down the floor. We did set 1 screen, but there's 5 players out there. So
yeah.
I think that player is getting a rest right now.
Yes, he is.
The one he thought should have stopped it.
He got a few words said to him on the way past Coach Mast. Now he's going to go over and have a few more words with him. Charlie at the free throw line. We'll see if he can complete that old-fashioned 3-point play. 39-26 Westview by 14 now as they hit 40 points and Charlie hits his free throw.
It might be our biggest lead. I know we were up 13 in the first quarter. I can't really remember exactly what happened at the beginning of that quarter, but
bounce past to Mast, now to out front to Weigold. He'll drive on Charlie and then pull it back out. Hand off to Flores, right back to Weigold. 5 minutes now to go in the third quarter. Flores. Nepper, that's Weigold.
Drew better keep his hands off 25. I think he may get called the next time.
Flores in the corner to Mast, drives it down the baseline, tries a reverse layup, knocked away and into the hands of Litweiler. Litweiler drives it toward the basket, has it rejected underneath. Good block by Miller, Drew Miller. In the corner is Charlie for 3.
That was a big offensive rebound that time. We've had multiple times to try to extend the lead and haven't come through that time. A little extra possession.
19 now for Charlie, 2 threes tonight. Mast fakes, drives it down the lane, puts it up, scores, and he's fouled.
I think that was a makeup call. On his last move under the basket, West Noble's entire bench was helping the referee with some information. And that time didn't look like he got touched.
He went with a reverse layup. It looked like he was avoiding contact, but they still called it. Mast hits. He now has 9, 43-29. Westview with a 14-point lead. Rensberger to Hales, right side of Litweiler. Drew to Yoder. And Charlie loses his balance and tries to call timeout, and he does. 3:47 to go in the third quarter. Westview 43s, West Noble 29. We'll be back with more from Central Noble High School right after this 30-second timeout.
I don't think of this as a high school weight room. It's more like a high school classroom. I'm learning how to manage my time here. I'm learning that it's important to have goals and that it takes persistence and commitment to reach them. And I'm learning that the best way to lead is by example.
Indiana High School Sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
And we're back at Central Noble after the timeout called there by Charlie under the basket after he lost his footing.
Well, West Noble's come out this quarter and they're pretty scrappy. You know, we've played better, but they're hanging in there. We've only outscored them by 2 so far.
Lob inside. Charlie chases it down. He gets it to Rensberg. Good pass. Good shot by Nick going up over the defense. 8 now for Nick. 45-29 now. 3:35 to go in the third quarter. Weigold gets it to Flores. Hands off to Weigold. He'll pull it out between the circles. Goes left side to Mast. Mast, a long three-pointer, in and out. Tipped around. Litweiler comes up with it, but we have a whistle and a foul's going to be called. That one will go against Flores.
Good scrappy rebound that time by Drew. I think that's one area he's really improved. Just that toughness of being able to outfight the opposing player, even though they're 2 years older and a little bit bigger.
Yeah, you could see the confidence growing with Drew.
Mm-hmm.
He comes out now as Dennis comes in. Charlie on the wing left side. They'll go to Hales, and he'll shoot it from 3, and he hits.
Yeah, they got a little taller player right now in Flores guarding Charlie, so Charlie just drove it, kicked it off for the assist.
13 points now for number 13, Elijah Hales. First 3 of the night for Elijah. Weigold with it out front. Bounce pass inside to Mast. No look pass to Flores, and Flores pumps it in inside the lane. 7 for Flores, 48-31 now. 2:20 to go in the third quarter. Dennis Wingard with it, gives it to Charlie. Out of Rensberger to Hales. Hales will drive it, and he's fouled. Fouled on the drive to the basket. I think this will be a shooting foul. And that was on Joel Mast, his first. Shot by Hales is nothing but net.
It's been a while since I've seen a player wear long sleeves in a game.
Okay, we're
like 30 Mast is.
Oh yeah, yeah, you're right.
I mean, this time of year I wear long sleeves about day and night, but not in a basketball game.
Not playing basketball, that's for sure. Whatever you're comfortable with, I guess.
Yep. He's played a really nice game tonight.
Yeah, he has.
He's got 9 points. Or what's he up to
now?
9. 9, a couple of nice assists, good hustle. Nice quick player out there.
I know when Galen used to coach for Westview, coach a tennis team, he was just a little kid running around. They grow up fast. Shot by Weigold's no good. And it goes out of bounds. It'll be Westview basketball. Maybe no, they're gonna. It'll stay in the hands of.
Should be Westview basketball. The guy that made that call, I believe, was the wrong guy, but that's just me picking on the refs again. I am a few feet further away than they are.
And now we have a held ball, and it's going to stay in the hands of West Noble. Minute 58 to go in the third quarter. Inbound pass comes to Brockton Miller. He'll go right side to Weigold. Inside Flores tries to make the move on Rensberger. Good defense by Nick. Long 3 in the air, off the mark, front of the rim by Drew Miller, and Charlie Yoder comes up with a rebound. He'll take it down. Tries to hit Jordan Schrock, and West Noble trying to save it in bounds. 13 with good hustle there. That's Brockton Miller.
I didn't see how he ended, but I know his head is against the brick wall down there.
Did he actually slide into that head first? Ouch. I don't think so. He would have been hurt.
Yeah, I think he'd be down still.
Timeout was called before the ball was inbounded, just barely by Coach Galen Mast of West Noble. Minute 37 to go in the third quarter. Timeout on the court. We'll be back right after this 30-second timeout. Minute 37 shows on the clock here at Central Noble. Third quarter. Westview 50 and West Noble 31. Charlie Yoder looking to trigger it in for the Warriors. Underneath their own basket, he'll get it out to Josh Hostetler, who's come back in. Jordan Schrock, now to Josh underneath, turnaround jumper, good. Josh with 6 points here in the third quarter. 52-31 now. Westview keeps building that lead all the way up to 21 now. Brockton Miller gets it to Weigold. Weigold will shoot from long range three, and he misses, and Josh Hostetler comes up with it. The Warriors in transition. Good pass to Schrock, can't convert, and a rebound pulled down by Brockton Miller to Dakota Weigold. He'll take it all the way down, put it up. Good move by the little guy, and he is fouled by Jordan Schrock, who is trying to hustle back on defense and got him.
I think they might have called that after the shot.
So they're going to inbound it.
So they got the did he make the basket?
Yeah, he made the basket. Right. First non-3-point basket for Weigold. He had 2 threes. So a chance for a 5-point turnaround if they'd hit a 3 here.
Yeah, that's one where if he wasn't so darn athletic, probably wouldn't have fouled him.
Right. Pass intended for 2, masked underneath, but it was cut in and stolen.
Josh has had a really good quarter. That's 2 or 3 steals and 6 points.
Yeah.
A couple assists.
Warriors looking to go for the last shot of the third quarter.
Let's see if we can improve our end of quarter execution here. It hasn't been very good of late.
Weigold playing tight defense on Charlie out front. He'll pick up the dribble, fake, give off to Rensberger, turnaround jumper off the baseline, no good. Dennis with the putback. Good job, Dennis. And that will end the third quarter, 54-33. Westview leads it by 21. We'll be back with the fourth and final quarter right after this 60-second timeout.
When you're turning your house into a home, your furniture plays a big part in the finished product. You'll love the finished products at Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana. Come see the Weaver family. They will work with you to find a piece that fits your needs, or they'll have it custom built just for you. Weaver Furniture Sales is located just south of 5 and 20 in Shipshewana. Visit their website at weaverfurnituresales.com.
Dale's Dependable Handyman Service is capable of performing a wide variety of common home maintenance and remodeling services. We can help you with everything from garbage disposal installation to fixing a leaky faucet. We work in the kitchen, the bathroom, the attic, the garage, and anywhere else that might need attention. With help from Dale's Dependable Handyman Service, you know that you'll be receiving quality work from a fully trained, licensed, and insured professional. Call us today at 260-463-3970 or visit dalesdependablehandyman.com.
And we're back at Central Noble. Seems like we should be at West Noble since we're playing.
It's hard to keep it straight.
Yeah, I think if I look back at this broadcast, I might find myself saying the wrong Noble. And I apologize for that.
Well, I notice we're playing Nick in short spurts tonight. And, and
that's good.
We play 4 games in 5 nights. Big guys tend to maybe wear out a little bit quicker. So we're giving him a good break.
Charlie's even getting a rest. You got Drew Litweiler's in there, Elijah Hales, Jordan Schrock, Dennis Wingard, and Josh Hostetler. Josh has had a great second half so far. Westview will have it to start the fourth quarter, leading 54-33. Josh Hostetler with it. He'll go out front to Hales. They'll swing it around to Litweiler. Drew looks for help. Has it knocked away at Weigold's a little pest out there.
Yeah, he's strong and athletic.
Drive by Hales. Good job by Elijah. We've seen that numerous times this year where he gets that quick first step and he shoots right by the defense.
Well, the key when you're on offense, in this kind of offense, is don't look at your defender, look at the help side. And in that case, the help side was vacant.
I think I see the injured Nepper down there on a bench, and I think he's wearing sunglasses. I'm thinking he has an eye injury.
Franklin
down there?
Franklin?
Or Franklin, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what
I
don't know who he is, so I couldn't say. But that would make sense if some guy's in a building wearing.
Right.
Even though I do have him doing stats over there of some sort.
Well, maybe he is a manager. I just was guessing, I guess. Pass inside to Flores. Knocked away, but he regains possession. Now Gross with it out front. Right back to Flores. Turnaround jumper over Dennis. Has Dennis been guarding him? The reason I ask is because there's some size difference there.
Yeah,
so.
quite a bit. That was a pretty good shot that time.
And I think West Noble was working the ball to him because of that. Gross with the tip away. And I can see they do have some athletic ability on this West Noble team.
Yeah, when you give up turnovers and let them get out and run.
Gross is quick. Missed the layup there, but he'll get a two-shot foul. Gross misses off the front of the iron. He'll get one more. Scored early in the ball game, and he hasn't scored since. Second shot is good. Hales with it for Westview. 6.5 minutes to go in the ball game. And at this point, I'd say there's a very good possibility that Westview will be playing at Lakeland tomorrow night against the winner, once again, of the Angola and Prairie Heights game. And that's going on over at Angola tonight. Wingard with it, gives it to Josh. Lob inside to Hales. He'll go up. He had his arm held literally by Nepper. So it'll be a two-shot foul coming for Elijah.
It's a different looking offense with Charlie on the bench, no doubt about that.
Yeah.
And then you take Nick out of there yet.
Hales hits his free throw.
Well, it's good to play this way sometimes. You never know in tournament play that foul trouble or.
That's true.
Got to be ready.
Elijah's having a little bit better luck with his free throws tonight.
Yeah, whatever flaw he had has been corrected. I don't know if he didn't hit the rim.
19 points for Elijah tonight, and 6 of those coming from the free throw line after what he missed 6 the other night, I believe.
Yeah.
That's just unlike him. Ball, good defense by Josh. Litweiler's double teamed and ends up getting fouled.
Another steal by Josh.
Yep. Fresh players coming into the West Noble lineup. Nepper, Flores, and Gross all come out. Mast back in. And also Brian Bowman. Quickly down court is Westview. Josh, another shot off the inside. Misses, gets his own rebound, puts it back up and in with his left hand. 8 now for Josh, all in the second half. With the ball is Weigold. Goes into the lane. Can't find room there. Long three by Drew Miller is off the mark. We have a whistle. And a foul is called.
What?
Called that on Jordan, I guess, huh? Or who was it on?
15.
Yeah, it was Jordan. That's his second.
We're doing a better job this half, I believe, in staying in front of their drivers.
Mast shot is off the mark from three-point land, but the long rebound comes out to Drew Miller, back to Mast. Now Weigold. He'll shoot a three, and it's long, no good. Loose on the floor. Charlie picks it up. Back comes Westview in transition. Egley's shots off the mark, but the rebound's pulled down by West Noble's Bowman, and he gets it to Drew Miller of West Noble. So Blake Egley's in, and Nick Rensberger came back in for the Warriors along with Dennis Wingard. Actually, it was Charlie that came back in, I guess. Weigold to Miller, or Bowman rather. And we have a whistle inside the lane. Let's see, that's going to be a foul on Westview.
I think it was Nick.
Yeah. That's his first foul, or second foul tonight. 60-36. Boy, the gym's quiet now.
Yeah, I know. It's like
it's like Hamilton.
It's like, can we just get to tomorrow night?
Yeah.
I mean, this game's wrapped up. Let's.
Free throw missed. Westview has it. Rensberger, Wingard, Egley, now Yoder. Inside to Rensberger on the baseline. He'll give off to Wingard. Out front to Egley, and Egley's fouled. There'll be a 1-and-1 coming from the Blakenator.
He just make that up?
Maybe they'll pick that up.
Well, I think Dennis had a mini flashback there to the Valparaiso game where he served up a dunk off a pass similar to that. You need to have a little better angle on that pass. A flat pass across the top of the key just won't get it done very often.
No. Blake's free throw, he puts it in. First point for Blake off the bench tonight.
He doesn't get the big cheers anymore because he had 8 the other night and an interview on the radio. So he's
no big deal for
no
Blake
big deal anymore.
Hits them both, knocks them down. 62-36 now.
Got the only mystery left is will we hit 70?
Weigold with Dennis on him, drives it, puts it up off the glass and good. He has 10. 62-38. It's like Tim Brandenburger getting set to check in at the next stoppage of play. Westview will spread it out.
West Noble can't tell what kind of defense they're playing at the moment.
Egley.
Some kind of trap.
Yeah.
I think we tried to go to our spread offense, but then they started trapping it, so now we're just kind of.
Good pass into Charlie. He'll put it up off the glass and score. Looked for the pass, and that kind of threw him off, and he just went right up with a basket. 21 now for.
I like how patient Charlie is in the lane. He gets in there, and those people thinking, oh, 3-second lane, I got to hurry up.
Oh, good block by Charlie.
Charlie blocked, that was his elbow, I think.
Yeah, so far up. Gets it out to Dennis out front. 2:45 to go in the ball game. And we have a foul that's going to be called on Dakota Weigold. That's his first. Mason Yoder, the freshman, comes in. Luke Miller gets set to check in. Brandenburger in. Rensberger, Hales, Litweiler, Jordan Schrock out.
And 23 is Luke.
Linden, I guess. Yeah,
Linden is
I said Luke.
hoping that Josh makes this free throw, so
so he can get in there.
So he can come in too.
And he does. And Josh will head over to the bench as he finishes the game with 10 points, and he didn't have any to start the second half. So all of them have come in the second half. Also had numerous rebounds and putbacks and defensive plays.
Yeah, he really had a good all-around game tonight.
Weigold tries to drive on Wingard, puts it in off the glass. Weigold with 12, leads his team in that capacity.
Yeah, he really makes some tough shots. That was for a left-hander to drive that direction. Dennis stayed in front of him, but Give him credit.
Yeah, I thought Dennis played pretty good defense on that play, but Weigold just showed some good athletic ability to get by him. Egley drives around Brewster, who's come in. Lyndon Miller, now Wingert. Mason Yoder. Gives up to Blake Egley.
Well, if we break that top pressure, we should have a layup, because the lane, you could drive a semi through there right now.
Ben Burkett and Luke Miller chomping at the bit to get in, waiting at the scorer's bench. There's Lyndon. Oh, he missed it. Gets his own rebound. Brandon Berger to Egley back out front. It'll come to Wingert. Wingert down the lane. He'll try to force it up. Looked like he got fouled. They just didn't call anything. And Brandenburger tried to save it. Gets it now, but they call it quick timeout, so we wouldn't get called for traveling.
I think that was that same spot on the floor where everybody keeps falling. That's like the Bermuda Triangle of Central Noble High School.
Yeah. I know a few years ago we had a real warm spell, kind of like we did this year. It was real kind of humid outside. There was a wet spot down there, so maybe the same thing's happening tonight, but it's cold. That's the only difference. Mason Yoder gets it to Lyndon Miller. Now Blake Egley will have it. That's Luke. He'll get it out front to Ben Burkett. Burkett to Egley. He'll drive. Good job by Blake. 4 now for Egley. 40 seconds to go in this ball game. Westview up 68-40. Bounce pass inside to Saleh, and he puts it up, misses, and the rebound's pulled down by Luke Miller. 20 seconds to go in the game. Luke looking for help. Bounce passes it to Tim Brandenburger. Now to Mason Yoder. Mason goes left side to Luke rather. And now Ben Burkett will just hold it for the final buzzer. Gives off to the referee, and the referee walks toward the locker room. And the Westview Warriors gain berth in the finals of the Northeast Corner Conference for 2019 with a 68-40 victory over the West Noble Chargers tonight. And we'll be back with a look at scoring and right after this 60-second timeout. 68 to.
Have you ever been unpleasantly surprised by a purchase and wish you had done more investigation before buying? Gold Key Home Inspections is here to help give you peace of mind about one of your largest investments, your home. Our inspectors are trained to expertly evaluate all aspects of your potential home and give you information to use in making an informed decision. Don't gamble on your future. Give Gold Key Home Inspections a call today to set up your appointment.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Oh.
And we're back at Central Noble High School, where Westview has just thumped West Noble 68-40. Let's take a look at the scoring real quick. For Westview, Dennis Wingert had 2 points. Charlie Yoder added 6 field goals, 2 3-pointers, and 3 free throws for 21. Elijah Hales finished with 19 points. Jordan Schrock didn't score. Drew Litweiler had 4. Josh Hostettler had 10, all in the second half. Nick Rensberger had 8. And Blake Egley added 4 points for our total of 68. For West Noble tonight, Dakota Weigold had 2 3-pointers and 3 2-pointers for a total of 12. He had 6 in each half. Nick Nepper had 2 in each half and finished with 4. 6'2" senior Drew Miller had 3. Josh Gross had 3, but he was limited to only 1 point in the second half. Joel Mast finished with 9, and he had 6 in the first half and 3 in the second. And David Flores finished with 9 points. He had 5 in the first half. So Weigold led them tonight with 12, and I think it was clear that they missed their leading scorer, Franklin, out there tonight, as they struggled to find scoring. And a team that had been averaging 59 points a game was held 20 points below their average tonight. So whereas Westview, right at our average, well, right above it. We've been averaging 67 points a game, and we finished with 68. So good second half, sloppy second quarter, but as we were talking, West Noble threw in some very deep threes that quarter.
Yeah,
and,
they did.
You know, a defensive strategy is designed to, you're going to give up something.
Right.
And if they can't keep hitting those, then, you know, they're not going to keep up, and that's what happened.
Yep. Had a good second half tonight, and good defense by the Warriors. We just need to carry that into tomorrow night's game.
Yep, tomorrow night, most likely I would expect Angola.
Prairie Heights was ahead at the end of 1, but and we're going to try to get an update here.
Yeah, we'll see if there's any updates. Looks like not for that game. Warren Central beat Pike to remain undefeated.
No surprise.
I wonder
there.
if they have their 3 best players back that they didn't have when they were in the tournament down at Newcastle.
Yeah, they have like two 4A starting 5s.
Right.
One in their team.
And Center Grove beat Greenwood in 2 overtimes.
Wow. Close one there.
There won't be any other scores that really affect us from the NECC since, well, the NECC tournament's going on this week, and we're down to 2 teams. East Noble beat DeKalb 54-39, and that is about it for anybody close. Bethany Christian beat Smith Academy.
Oh, good for them.
53-20.
All right.
So I don't know if that's their first win of the year, but I think it is.
Might be. Yeah, you're right.
So yeah, on tomorrow night, you know, Angola. Here I keep predicting Angola. I'm just going to go with it. If I'm dead wrong, you can call me out tomorrow.
There you go.
But Angola will come ready. We beat them by 22 on their home floor, which I did some research. I think it was the 3rd worst loss for Ed Bentley since he's been there.
Wow.
Yeah, and the worst in a very long time. So they will be coming with fire in their eyes, and their slow down style can tend to keep a game close.
Oh, yeah.
And so I'm sure they'll be a little better prepared for a press. Last game, it flustered them pretty much the whole game. So come out, come to Lakeland, support the Westview Warriors. Let's go cut some nets down tomorrow night.
That's right. And don't forget what Jamie said earlier. There's basketball going on over at Angola tomorrow morning with the starting around 9 o'clock. Warriors play at, 10:30, the second game around there. The JV 4-way tourney going on at Angola. And that's at the high school, I would think, in the high school gym.
Yes, from what I understand, the boys are in the high school and the girls are at the, I guess there's an older school over there.
Oh, yeah, downtown. Well, yeah, closer to downtown. Yep.
Let me ask the expert here.
He'll know for sure. But a great game tonight for the Warriors. They go to 11-4 on the season, and West Noble falls to 6-6. So what did you find out from Drew?
You were right. It was the old high school downtown that
yep.
the girls play. I didn't even know there was one. So
I think I was there
I
when my daughter played back in 2012 or something. I was over there. So
very good.
Glad you could join us here tonight. We hope to see you all over at Lakeland tomorrow night, as we'll go on the air right around 7:30 with the boys game, which will be followed by the girls game, and Central Noble will be matched up tomorrow night against Angola, so that should be a good game as well in that first game at Lakeland tomorrow night. So that'll do it for tonight. Tonight's game was brought to you by the following business sponsors: the Blue Gate Restaurant in Shipshewana, Mike's Automotive over in Topeka, Fur May Funeral Home in LaGrange, by Hyde Auto Body also in LaGrange, Topeka Do It Best Hardware, and Topeka Pharmacy. Also thanks to Dale's Dependable Handyman Service, as well as Weaver Furniture in Shipshewana, Jerry Standard in Middlebury, the hometown treasure, Yoder Insurance in Shipshewana, Quality Floor over in Topeka, Frontline Auto Tech in Shipshewana, as well as Yoder Shipshewana Hardware, Troyer Saddlery, and our halftime trivia contest is brought to you each and every game by Shipshe Pizza. Once again, congratulations to Mark Lambright for winning that pizza tonight from Shipshe Pizza. Our individual sponsors are Dan and Dawn Byler, John and Leslie Cook, Tim and Donna Height, Jerry and Fran Hostetler, Josiah and Candace Parker, Jim and Liz Stump, Tim and Kim Taylor, and Roger and Esther Winger. And tonight's tournament sponsors were Ace Hardware in Topeka, Middlebury Produce, Topeka New Holland, Alpha Building Center in Shipshewana, Lake City Bank, by Save-A-Lot in Topeka, and by Topeka Seed and Stove. Thanks to our cameraman tonight, Eric Hart, our engineer, Justin Geigley, our color commentator, Jamie Miller. This is Jerry Hostetler. Good night, everyone.